What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Wednesday Thanksgiving Eve NBA episode of my DFS podcast. What a better way to get into the holidays here than a 13-game NBA main slate. There's some decent value already out there, but as of the early afternoon, which is when I make these videos, things are definitely subject to change in the NBA world. There's always weird scratches, weird injuries, weird sicknesses. But as of right now, these are some guys you should be looking at. There should be some different plays as we get closer to lock. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And before we get into my picks, my sponsored sportsbook is BetUS. The info is below this video. Click the link with a minimum deposit of $50 and promo code JOIN125. They will match that first deposit 125%. It's a great sportsbook. Again, all the info is below this video. So going into tonight, let's go back to Corey Joseph here. 4,100, the same price as he was last night. It seems like people were on Emmanuel quickly for some odd reason last night. Corey Joseph was the way better play, in my opinion. I never thought about quickly. With no Killian Hayes again, and no Isaiah Stewart, no Kelly Olynyk, there's a lot of usage opening up for this Pistons team. Corey Joseph, again, doesn't need to have a great game, but when you have a value starting point guard with the ball in his hands, he's gonna find his assists. 9 assists last night against a pretty tough matchup against the Heat. He's got an even tougher matchup tonight against the Bucks. Could certainly be a blowout. I think the Bucks are like 13.5 or 14-point favorites, which is not surprising because the Bucks are at home. But, even if there was a blowout, Joseph should see, 25 minutes at the worst, and he should be able to get 20 fantasy points to hit value. I don't like this game a ton, but Joseph is in a good spot again. For shooting guard, we have another potential blowout, more likely than not here with the Thunder against the Jazz. I think it's another double-digit favorite here for Utah. But Josh Giddy, a great value play. Gilgeous-Alexander's already been ruled out once again tonight. With no Alexander last game against the Hawks, we saw Giddy have a ton of usage. He had the ball in his hand a bunch, and he's a guy who really fills up the stat sheet. He's a promising rookie for the Thunder. 15.7 rebounds, 8 assists, kind of flirting with a triple-double there. He's gotten double-digit rebounds before as a guard. That's pretty impressive. 6,000, needs 30 fantasy points to hit value. He's averaging that on the year. And the Thunder, they're always used to being blown out. They've been like this for a while. They're going to run their young guys really no matter what. It wasn't really a close game against the Hawks, and they still threw Giddy out there for 31 minutes. I'm not so worried about a blowout on the Thunder side, maybe on Utah's side, because if they're up 15 in the fourth, you might never see Rudy Gobert or Donovan Mitchell or any of those starters. But the Thunder, Josh Giddy really, out of any of these guys, is the best play in this game. For small forward, I'm hoping the Bulls bounce back. They were embarrassing last game against the Pacers, got blown out, and they were at home. They're a way better team than Indiana and just didn't show up. I expect them to bounce back. They have a great matchup to bounce back here. They're 9.5-point favorites in Houston against a pretty pitiful Rockets team. I don't think they're going to blow them out, though. They're on the road. And they're not even double-digit favorites. So DeMar DeRozan at 8,600 is a great play here. As long as they don't blow him out, he'll see his normal 35 minutes, and he should have a great chance to get in the low to mid 40s to hit value. He's a strong play. For power forward, I didn't really love many power forward options as of right now. Things will probably open up later on, but Bobby Portis at 6,500 is a good play. He needs like 32 fantasy points. He's been starting. Great matchup against the Pistons. Should be able to do whatever he wants because Isaiah Stewart and Kelly Olynyk are out, so they only have like Luka Garza and Trey Lyles. As long as this game stays somewhat close, which is kind of a lot to ask for, Portis should see 25 to 30 minutes and have a great chance at hitting value. And then for center, I haven't been on Christian Wood often this year because the Rockets get blown out so much. But 6,700 is a really hard salary to pass up on with Wood. We're used to seeing him 8,000 and above. He's a guy that can have 50 fantasy point upside. The problem is the Rockets get blown out a lot. Any game here that you see where Wood didn't play 30 minutes, 23 against the Celtics, 28, 25, 26, it's usually a blowout because when they don't get blown out, he plays, big time starters minutes, 36 here, 36 there, 37 there. And like I was saying with DeRozan, I don't think the Bulls are going to necessarily blow the Rockets out of the water. I do think the Bulls win easy, but I don't think it's going to be some 20-point victory. The Bulls are coming off of a bad game and they're on the road. I'm hoping the Rockets can somewhat stay in this game because Christian Wood at 6,700 only needs like 33 fantasy points to hit value, and he's a strong play. That'll sum up today's video, guys. I hope you guys all have a great and safe Thanksgiving. I will not have a video on Thursday. We'll be back on Friday. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. Peace.